My name is Kevin Penn. I got started with this, I want to say, with Men Creating Peace. No, let's go back to the Man Alive program back in 2004.
My name is Deborah Astor, and I've been doing violence prevention work with the Man Alive program and with Men Creating Peace for 16 years now. I came to this work after getting arrested for domestic violence to my ex-wife. I was arrested on a domestic violence charge for being violent physically to my ex-wife.
When I came into Man Alive, I was incarcerated. I was serving a life sentence. And I think by then I was on year number 18, 19. And in prison you have to maintain, or so I believe, that you have to maintain this image.
At first I didn't think I belonged in this program. I thought that she should be in the program, that she was more violent than I was, that she started the fight. And as I spent weeks in the classes after my first probably 5 to 8 weeks of the program, I started to realize that the reason my partner had been violent to me was because of all the violence I had put her through.
I had this image, and associated with that image was the name Warlock. And I did pretty much everything that I could think of to maintain the image of a warlock.
I constantly criticized her and judged her and called her out of her name. I yelled at her, I threatened her, I broke things in the house, I slammed doors, and I scared and traumatized her. And I also scared and traumatized our 8-year-old daughter, and had been doing that since she was born.
I met a man named Peter Van Dyke, who essentially ended up being my mentor. He challenged me. He said I had the biggest image he probably had ever seen. I didn't understand what he meant at the time. Went to a couple of his groups, watched him put up the board, and I kept trying to find the flaw in the board. But the more I started to evaluate the board and started to understand some of the different dynamics and the concepts, the more I realized that the board was explaining my life. When they talked about the hitman, I had always knew I had a hitman inside of me. When he said it was that voice inside my head, that helped me understand who my hitman was.
And until I came to this class, I didn't realize the impact of my anger and my violence. I did not consider myself an angry or violent man, and I always thought that I was able to vent my anger in non-violent or healthy ways. I was very, very wrong about that. Until I came to this program, until I started doing work on myself, I had really been in denial about my violence and my anger.
We as men, we still deal and struggle with anger. I do so myself. But what this organization has helped me with, and which I hope I'm helping our participants with, is to give them some affordable tools. Some tools they can jump on immediately when they find themselves in fatal peril. That is Men Creating Peace.